how to set up and operate the Polaris tooling machine Roc Crystal automatic cabber. The first thing you need to do is select the master dot you want to use. I'm using a 40 by 30 millimeter. You put it in the upper collet and you tighten it down. Then you select your rock and you glue it to the dot. I use a super glue. You can use whatever glues or even dot wax that works well for you. You put that in the lower collet. Then you measure what the distance is from the front of the collet to the back of the master cab. And then you just match that distance, the same thing, from the front of the collet to the back of the stone. And then you tighten the stone down. Then the next thing you do is there's two screws on the back side that run inside the collet. You just snug them up, and that sets the length of your cab, so you can just put cab after cab after cab in once you're set up, and they will always be the same. The next thing you want to do is turn the rotational motor on. So I'll turn the rotational motor on this one, and I'll turn the rotational motor on the other side. The other side I already had set up. The next thing I'll do is turn the motor on, the wheels on. Now, what I'll do is I'll put the stone against the wheel. And then I will turn on the movement that will make the dome on the cabs, which is this switch. Now it's made one cycle through. It wasn't making a lot of grinding noises. You couldn't hear much off of it anymore. So now you can check your size. And once you check your size, if your size is what you want it to be, you can then take it out. You can take it out. Put your next stone in. Tighten it up, and it's ready to go because the distance was already set by the screw in the back. The cab, the dops are all the same length, so you can put one in and run it and you're ready to go again. If it isn't, then you adjust the screws on the back to move this piece in or out depending on if you want to make it larger or smaller, pushing the stone closer or farther away from the wheel. So the cab we got off of that one was this one. And on the other side, made this one. It was a jasper and hematite. Teardrop shape. And that is the setup and operation of the Roc Crystal automatic cabbing machine.